Hello Virgo, and welcome to Funnily Enough Tarot. Thank you for checking out my channel. This is your October reading for Virgo for 2022. Please, if anything resonates, like, share, subscribe, comment to grow my channel. It's very important. If anything doesn't resonate with you, remember this is a general reading, so just let anything that doesn't resonate pass you by, and be sure to check out your sun, moon and rising signs to get a full picture. Okay, let's go right ahead with our Animal Oracle card. We have you see clearly now. Okay, Owl Spirit, you see clearly now, number 43. We have Dove Spirit as well, two birds. Be Peace. Lovely. Be Peace, number 21. Couple of lovely Oracle cards. Let's get on with the actual tarot cards. So this is a fantastic 70s set of tarot cards, which are a bit of an kind of their own take on the Rider-Waite deck, still very close to. We're going to do 3 columns, past, present and future. 2 cards from this deck and then some clarifiers from the Everyday Tarot. So what do we have for Virgo for October 22? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so the first card we have is the 4 of Wands, often seen as the wedding card. This is about kind of community, home, celebration. You may have just got married, or this may have been a period at home, a calm, happy period at home, or it could have been a happy feeling in your community, a sense of community around you, something to celebrate. 4 of Wands is an extremely positive card. And yeah, this is about stability. So you've recently had a stable time at home, or perhaps you've visited your parents or your children, and this is kind of a nice stable message of that. Perhaps you've recently established or felt a really strong sense of community around you. Lovely foundation to have. Some of you may well have got married. And this is kind of justice. Perhaps this is karmic justice. Perhaps this is you moving on from this kind of 5 of Pentacles, which is kind of a feeling of need. This is change. This is a feeling of need, kind of maybe feeling impoverished or insecure, or kind of let out in the cold. On the Rider-Waite deck, that's that famous one of kind of the church window and the people walking past, but not realizing that there is help available to them. I feel like this is quite closely connected to your present, which is the 10 of Swords, which is quite a scary kind of looking card. I remember being a bit scared of this when I first saw this card, but actually this 10s are all about completion, and this is about you kind of being at the end of what might have felt like a bit of a nightmare. You might have felt stabbed in the back, you might have felt betrayed, you might have had lots of different disappointments, but this person's actually got a sign of peace that he's making with his hand, and you can't see it on this deck, but the sun has set on this period of difficulty, and there is kind of a new hope. This is the end of what may have felt like a difficult cycle. Going back to your past, I feel like this Justice card is kind of perhaps you've had a difficult time, perhaps you've been disappointed, perhaps you've had a bit of a, swords are about conflict, perhaps you've had a time when you've been a bit of a nightmare time. It can be a mental health card, that you've been stuck in a bit of a depression or an anxiety, but I feel like justice and karma is coming to help you, because you deserve kind of what's ahead, which is looking very positive here. And this is kind of your karmic rewards for your hard work and your hard effort to get out of this nightmare situation. And I feel like you've gotten out of this situation with the Chariot card, strong Cancer energy here. The Chariot, major arcana. This is somebody riding at speed and quickly navigating between good and bad, making really good decisions, and perhaps that's what's helping you get out of this nightmare scenario too. Often follows a period of introspection, so you may have been meditating, which is very much Cancer energy, but then when you're ready to roll, perhaps this sense of community around you, perhaps this family around you or friends around you, and this sense that this is what you deserve, is a happier place, and what's coming is definitely happier. Perhaps this Chariot energy is you charging forth at high speed to move on from this difficult period, which you may still be stuck in right now, or it may be something that's happened in your recent past. In your future, you've got very interesting cards here. You've got the Hierophant, lots of major arcana here. You've got 4 major arcana out of your 6 cards here. You've got the Hierophant. This is an established institution. It could be a school, it could be a college, it could be a religious site. But Hierophant, this is kind of old traditions, quite linked to the 4 of Wands in that respect. This is you kind of, in your future, you may be joining a company which is very well established. This also could be linked to marriage. This could be, perhaps you've reached a happy status in the past with your relationship and you're ready to move on and go to the next level and take it to the ultimate traditional site, which could be a church, or other religious site of marriage, which ties in very strongly with the Lovers card here. So the Lovers, this is about really strong reciprocal relationships, often romantic. And this is like maybe you've moved on from this nightmare, you've moved at speed to what you deserve, you've taken this sense of community, and you're able to use that strength to move on from this 5 of Pentacles. You can see clearly now, and so perhaps you're able to see the love that you deserve. Perhaps you're in a peaceful situation where you're able to embrace the love that's right in front of you. It could be reigniting a romantic relationship that you've had a long time. It could be new romantic love, or it could be really strong reciprocal friendships or relationships with family members around you as well. I mean, there's a strong feeling of wedding here. So if that doesn't resonate for you, that's fine. Let that message pass you by. But if that does resonate with you, it'd be lovely to hear from you, Virgos. We have some clarifiers coming from the Everyday Tarot deck, which will give us an extra little bit of information on these. Can we get some clarification, please, for Virgo? Second shuffle, third shuffle. Okay, let's clarify the 4 of Wands. Ooh, 6 of Cups again, very much. This is 6 of Cups is about kind of familiarity, happy memories, healing. Like I said in the Leo reading, they just got this. I always see this as the granny card, because in the original Rider-Waite deck there's a little granny who looks just like my granny, and this is about kind of happy memories, and I feel like this is very much your past is kind of a happy community or a happy family which has led you to have the strength to make these good decisions later on. Okay, so 6 of Cups again, quite closely tied to marriage as well, and traditions, and kind of healing potentially from old wounds, healing after what may have been a disappointment or what may have felt like a betrayal. Oh, you've also got the 7 of Cups. So I feel like you have many choices at your disposal to help you move past this feeling of kind of almost a nightmare here. I feel like, yeah, you will make good decisions though, because it's come out for the Chariot card. You have lots of choices at your disposal, most of them good. You can be wary not to daydream with this, but I don't feel like you will. I feel like if you trust your intuition from this strong, stable place to move past this 5 of Pentacles, then I feel like you'll make a good choice. And Chariot is all about making good decisions and navigating quickly at speed and knowing what will fulfill you. Cups are all about fulfillment. So lots of really strong memory of resonance of fulfillment coming through here. The Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles, 10s are all about completion. And the 10 of Pentacles is kind of legacy, culmination of hard work, responsibility, inheritance. There could be a sum of money coming your way, which is helping to support you in perhaps studying or starting a new career path and needing that funding to help you. But 10 of Pentacles is also kind of all the things you need around you to be happy, to have a healthy, happy life, support others around you, have a pleasant environment, and perhaps that's what's giving you this lovely fertile ground for a really strong romantic relationship too. Really lovely, promising card in your future there. To clarify Justice, we have the 6 of Wands. Similar energy, because Justice, this is all about kind of victory, like deserved victory. 6 of Wands, it can be victory in your work, or it could be victory in helping you to overcome this cycle here. This is a victory of someone who's worked hard. Wands are all about travel or work. So this could be working hard in your actions to kind of move past this Five of Pentacles, get over this nightmare, complete this cycle. And this is kind of justice, you know, victory, and it's justice for the effort that you've put in to your work, travel, or establishing this sense of community yourself as well. To clarify the Ten of Swords, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so there may have been a feeling of disconnectedness as well, because the Four of Cups, this is somebody who's sat cross-legged, he's kind of looking determinedly at his Three of Cups, and he's not seeing the cup of fulfillment which has been offered to him, and maybe you finally are. Maybe this is what you need to do in your present. You need to decide which of these choices you need to make in order to feel more fulfilled and get you to this wonderful Ten of Pentacles energy here, joining a kind of going back to old traditions, tradition, going from a happy place, juggling through a difficult time to get you into that kind of traditional scenario of happiness again. So embrace that cup, see the cup, see what's available to you. If you get any divine signs from the universe, look out for them. And for lovers, oh, this is lovely. I do feel like this is a new relationship, or it could be a new relationship with yourself for some of you. It could also be, I'm getting very strongly, so perhaps not marriage here. Perhaps this is the start of a really beautiful cycle, although it could be marriage, because the Fool is the very first card in the major arcana. This is the beginning of a new exciting cycle. Fool energy is excellent. Fool energy is embracing everything with wisdom, but like a child, and with the joy of a child, and surrendering to the universe and trusting your intuition, and having the bravery to try this new cycle, perhaps starting this new relationship, perhaps starting this new married life with Ten of Pentacles. Really wonderful energy here. And on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Hanged Man. So perhaps the Hanged Man is all about a period of introspection. This is somebody who's tied up, but he's tied up loosely. He is choosing to be inactive so that he can concentrate on thinking about what's coming next. Perhaps this is you. This is very choice orientated here. Perhaps this is you really taking the time to decide what will really fulfill you, what will help you lead to this new bright future, well, a traditional loving relationship, a new cycle, possibly a new cycle with someone who you really, maybe you in the past you've had past disappointments, maybe you've had a bit of a nightmare, maybe you've been let down lots of times, even though you came from what was a nice community. This could be your distant past, but maybe this is you. This is justice for you finally getting somebody who reciprocates your love in the way that you deserve. And actually, a period of introspection is so good for us. It ties in here for helping you make a good choice, and for helping you kind of make the best choice for you to make you feel happy and stable enough to embrace this new love and start this new exciting, prosperous journey. Let's finish with our Moon Oracle card. We've got an eclipse coming on the 25th, very exciting. So let's see what our Moon Oracle card is for Virgo, please. We have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Okay, so communication is key, new moon in Gemini. I feel like through this period of contemplation, through this Hanged Man introspection, you'll begin to see clearly. Perhaps you need to communicate clearly too. Perhaps you have several choices in love, and communication is key in ensuring that you kind of communicate in a reciprocal kind of thoughtful way, and perhaps if you've got several love interests, perhaps you need to make sure you choose carefully. And in any good relationship, starting a new cycle, communication is key. I think communication with yourself too as well, taking that introspection time to really know yourself and communicate with yourself what it is you'd like moving forward. But future's looking really bright here, Virgo. Lovely reading. Thank you for watching Funnily Enough Tarot. I hope to see you next time, and take care.